Hold on, I don't have Twitch chat open. I can't see anything. You guys better not have been talking about some bad stuff while I was restarting my PC. Hold on, let me see here. Instant restart equals 5 minutes? No, launching the PC, like getting shit up and running, is instant. Restarting, for some reason, takes forever to actually turn off the PC. It takes like 4 minutes for the PC to turn off, 1 minute to start it. You don't know Balatro? Balatro? You don't know Balatro? Is that 000 minus 99? I don't know what we're talking about, but I'm live. Hello. I didn't die. Does Steam work? Let me check if my hard drive even works. It works! Okay, the hard drive works. The hard drive works, people. We are not forsaken. I am quickly just gonna go and disable, though, the Catboy, because there's something fucked up here. There we go. Those redeems are disabled because they're evil. How? Who was it that did that? Blob Vismenon. Again, sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. But how did... That's the most powerful chat redeem of all fucking time. You turned me into a Catboy so fucking hard that my VTube Studio crashed, which crashed my Steam, which crashed my fucking D drive. How the hell? You're too powerful. We have 90 hours exactly in the long drive. It was saying in the time of being live on Twitch. Ah. No more mustache. No more Mr. Mustache. Okay, well, we're back. We're not dead, but we're dying, but we're not dead. That was super fucking scary. I think the only important thing on that entire drive, I have 4 drives. I think the only important thing on that entire freaking drive is my Steam files. Like the literal steam.exe and stuff. Every video, there's no video game installed on the D drive. There's Photoshop, but, you know, very easy to... I don't have any, like, ongoing Photoshop stuff that I need to, like, keep safe. Everything else has been migrated to my E drive and my F drive, which are both way faster. Doesn't sound important. Like, the basic Steam files take, like, 2 seconds to download. It's the games that actually matter. Which is why I don't have a PlayStation, because PlayStation doesn't have any games. It work, or it did work. It did actually work, which is fucking crazy that it did. I'm loading the game right now. Okay, no more Catboy. Last time, Catboy just crashed VTube Studio, but it worked after a reset. This time, Catboy crashed my fucking hard drive. I did not know that was possible, and now I'm scared. Now I'm frightened. Now I'm evil and fucked up. The marching fresh nose don't go transparent. Is that like the only color thing they don't react to? I love Windows, it just works OS. No single person in the stream has said Windows OS just works. We've said that we're too stupid for Linux. We've said that we like to play games that are not available on Linux. That's pretty much it. There's people outside this stream? Yeah, but, like, they're not here. Why are you spending your time talking about people you clearly don't like instead of being like, today I had a cookie. Getting big foob, I mean Steam. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me with those, with the Steam stream thing anymore. It would have been so fucking funny if someone got me with that and then everything crashed. I haven't had a cookie since 2020. I haven't had a cookie for like 3 weeks. Have you intentionally gone since 2020 without having a cookie? Or is this like, that's just the way things played out? It's a good thing I was able to save before the game crashed. I had a cookie yesterday? Let's fucking go, gamer! What I'm talking about. Okay, we are gonna go buy this boat and see if they have diesel. Because we are gonna need more diesel to beat the game. If we get a full tank, that's enough for all 5,000 kilometers. Only 200 fucking kilometers left. We're gonna beat the game next stream. I take cookie? What was the thing a couple months ago? They had like crumble cookies? I never like understood what the deal was with crumble cookies. But apparently, they were like cookies that were like 2,000 calories per cookie. I've seen some of the shit you guys get in America. Like an Oreo milkshake that's 1,400 calories. Compare that with a crumble cookie. It's like 3 days worth of food in like a sip and a bite. I was gonna ask, why is there a cookie kappa? But that's probably related to Cookie Clicker, I'm gonna assume. There are these cookies in Norway that you buy them at the store. They're super cheap. They're like chocolate chip cookies. But they have this very soft texture to them that just works. And they're so fucking popular that when I was in the military and I would go to like the off-base regular grocery store and like try to buy the cookies, more often than not, they were just sold out. Those cookies, like the Eternal Combo, is those cookies, and the store-bought blueberry muffins. I almost said blueberry mushroom. They were looking for diesel. 1 good barrel of diesel could probably take care of the rest of the run. If the barrel is mixed, we can't use it. Unless it's like 99% diesel. Okay, that's 1. 40 liters is pretty good. That might honestly be... I also gotta check oil. 40 liters might honestly be all we need to get to the end of the game, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. They are my diesel on Steam. Fish, are you a bigger fan of diesel engines or steam engines? Is there anything... Is there any point at which a steam engine is better than a diesel engine? American food is entering this phase where it's getting worse. No, it's always been bad. It's always been like fucked up and evil. It's just we're older now, so we notice it. Like when we was a kid and you could get 14 hamburgers at McDonald's for $2. We didn't notice it or care about it because we just didn't know enough about the world to know that like, hey, what is the economy of scale here to get this cheap? Engines that produce steam with diesel. You only have coal for fuel, steam better than diesel. I mean, fair enough, but if you had both, do steam engines have, like a coal-powered steam engine, have any benefit to a diesel engine? Like, environmentally speaking, like, how much CO2 per horsepower, shit like that? Nothing in life is cheap, to be honest. I would agree with nothing is free, but there are some stuff that's pretty cheap. Like giving your friend a hug is pretty cheap, stuff like that. Cooler. Oh, coal is bad? What if you're playing Minecraft, you need to make a torch? You're still gonna say coal is bad? You're not gonna go with a torch until you get to the nether and you get glowstone? Buddy, didn't you hear? Glowstone's been cancelled. That shit's problematic. Causes cancer in a 200-kilometer range, and it makes a hole in the ozone layer. What you gonna do now? What, you gonna make charcoal? Newsflash, buddy. Got coal in the name. Equally problematic. What you gonna do? How are you gonna light up your house at night, huh? How are you gonna make it so that when you come back to the surface after mining, there's not a creeper that spawned in your house because you didn't have any light in there? What you gonna do? When I was a kid, my friend's dad went to McDonald's and bought 100 hamburgers and put them in the freezer. I have heard similar stories about people doing this. Like, buying just an insane... Can't see anything. Oh, wait, there it is. Isn't that a barrel? That is a barrel. I've heard stories about people going to fast food places, buying, like, the cheapest food, and then freezing it, and just... That is their food for, like, the next week. If my opinion on this is that if you're in a situation where you need to get 100 McDonald's hamburgers worth of food for the cost of 100 McDonald's hamburgers, like, if they're doing this just because they love the hamburgers, whatever, it's their life. Let them live it how they want to. If you're doing this because of economic reasons, I feel like if you can afford 100 hamburgers worth of food, then there is food that is better for you to buy, purely economically, than 100 hamburgers. Coal needs to excavate giant pits of land. Coal also causes cancer. That is true. Diesel torch flamethrower. Can you make a coal flamethrower? Can you make a coal flamethrower? Ooh. Make a flamethrower that shoots a particulate that has a reaction with air that absorbs heat. You make that, then if your friends are far away, I believe it changed. That is true, but the argument was nothing is cheap. The argument wasn't some things are expensive. The argument was nothing is cheap. There are things that are expensive, and everything that is cheap could be made expensive. But my point is, there exist things which are not expensive. By the way, we gotta find the road. We almost... Okay, we did hit the tree. If you guys see any lights that are not from the heavenly spheres, yell. Is that just the road? No, I think that's just, like, the edge of rendering. Maybe we should wait until daytime? I'm pretty sure this is where we came from. I don't see any lights. Which would mean we're either on the complete opposite side of the boat that we should... You know what? We're just gonna sleep. Can't sleep! Okay, we got like 1 millisecond before we can sleep again. Leave the mine collapse for future generations to deal with. That's called tossing hot coal. Just throw coal. Wood-powered car. That would be kind of cool. Honestly, pit mines gets a bad rap, but at least they're kind of a visible hazard, not something that will sneak up on you later. Like, oh snap, forgot I put that open pit mine there. It is kind of better than just, like, radioactive waste in that sense. I will scam you if you're 10 bucks, though. What are you gonna spend those 10 bucks on? Gonna buy RuneScape membership, or are you gonna buy Monster Energy? You're driving in circles? Yeah, because the road should be visible from where I am. So I keep driving in circles so I can see, like, what's left, what's right, what's up, what's down. You can't sleep in third person. Listen, I need to be able to see the... Oh, we are way closer to the boat than I thought we were. Oh, there's 3 boats. That changes things. Anyway, the road's over there. I can see the... No, that's not street lights. Those are trees. I did not know there were 3 boats, but I believe... Road should be over in that direction. So those are the 2 boats. We drove past this shed on the way to the boat, so the road is over there. Are we really so far away we couldn't see the streetlights? I'm gonna buy weed, Raynar variety. That's a RuneScape reference, folks. They're gonna make some prayer pot. Wait, hold on. In RuneScape, what do you get from 99 Herblore? Because if you turn Raynar seeds into Raynar weeds and you turn that into prayer pot, if you get... How does that scale with your Herblore level? Besides just, you got enough Herblore to do the thing. What's the scale here? You think someday you will get passengers in the long drive? I would like... Well, by the way, we did have, at one point, a cannibal ride in the bus with us. We got annoyed with him, though, so we chopped him into pieces and threw him on the side of the road. I have an idea for something I want to do, which is a a charity stream where we play this game, and we, like, take turns on who's driving. And we try to drive 5,000 kilometers in, like, one really big stream. And at that point, there would be multiple people at a time sometimes in the bus. And maybe as, like, a charity incentive, you give enough money, you get to ride on the bus. Shit like that. But this is, like, this is not even in the planning phase. This is just purely hypothetical. I hate the big empty liminal spaces. Give me claustrophobic indoor liminal spaces every day. I don't think this is liminal. Like, to me, I get a feeling, I get the liminal feeling when it is a space that should have people, but it doesn't have people. That's when I feel liminal. This, to me, does not look like a place that should have people. There should be no persons in this area, so I don't feel liminal. On RSI or arthritis. So is there, like, any reason at all? Gotta adjust my headphones. Is there, like, any reason at all to get 99 Herblore? Is there any reason at all to get 99 farming? Like, does it make the plant grow quicker? Do you get more of an end product? Do you do shit faster? Or is it like, after 92 Herblore, there's no point in training it? Yeah, what does a skill kit... So skill kits only have, like, an emote. Like, a skill kit is only... Herblore, you can make better potions. At 99, does level 99 let you make a better potion than you could at level 98? You can grow better things, but can you do that at max level? Is there a difference between 98 and 99? You just described nihilophobia. The fear of nothing? That would be the fear of nothing, right? I don't know, I think it's kind of comforting. I kind of liked it. One thing that is underused in video games is big fucking desert with nothing in it. Video games are fucking cowards, and they're too scared of putting in giant fucking areas with absolutely nothing in them. I think some people go like, Banjo-Kazooie has perfect level design, because there is always something interesting at every point. If you're someplace, you walk 2 meters, you're at a different place with something interesting happening. I disagree. I think level design is better when there are areas that have nothing of interest and areas that have stuff of interest. Because that contrast is very appealing. So I want more video games to have giant fucking areas with no content. Because I like it, and it's cool. You can get the skill cape, and you're cool. So, the skill capes are only emotes. Like, you get a cooking skill cape, you do like a little dance, pull a chicken out your hat, but it's rotisserie chicken, it's perfectly cooked. I think level design is good when it does the things that's needed. I think that's a controversial opinion, and you're very brave for saying it. Have you played Lorne's Lure? No, but why does that name sound Norwegian? Less content, more walking? It makes the content feel more special. And walking can also be content. Look at Morrowind or DayZ. You can make a game that makes traveling from one location to another be an appealing part of the gameplay. People want fast traveling games because they say, instead of spending an hour walking from one place to another, I can spend like 1 hour doing a dungeon here, teleport to another dungeon, and do dungeon content there. Yeah, that's because the game designers didn't make traveling an interesting part of the game. That's not an indictment of traveling, that's an indictment of game design. You can make a game like DayZ or Morrowind, where traveling is an interesting and fun and appealing aspect of the game. When warned, Sahuri Narda will create unfinished potions for 200 coins each without completing the hard desert diary. When warned, allows grimy herbs to be used in creating unfinished potions. Okay, so it does give you, like, actual benefits. Lorne's Lure is so good. Lorne's Lure is a big empty area, and it's great? Is that the whole thing of Death Stranding? And I like Death Stranding! I thought Death Stranding was good. I like Morrowind a lot. Fast travel crashed my Xbox when I played Skyrim. I think I got a better experience initially playing it. Not making traveling a fun thing isn't a bad thing to do. I agree that it's... I am not making the argument that it is objectively bad. I'm saying I prefer it if it's not like that. Subjectivity is implied, homie. I meant Death Stranding in a good way. I like Death Stranding. It was enjoyable. I didn't like it that you see a motorcycle and they're like, you can't use the motorcycle. You gotta play the game more. I do like how every object, I'm assuming this is for bug fixing purposes, spawns like a meter up in the air and then falls down when it enters render distance. Can you imagine you lose gravity, you're just chilling, you're like sleeping, just floating in the air. Some fucking player character walks into your like load area. Now your physics enabled, you fall to the floor. It's gonna be so fucking annoying to be an NPC in a video game. Like, DayZ and Morrowind have really good traveling. DayZ, because the game in DayZ is survive. And traveling costs you resources, so you gotta plan that shit. And Morrowind is good, because there's like 5 million different ways to travel from point A to point B. And you gotta put into consideration, okay, where am I going? What can I do on the way? What should I bring with me when I go? Which of the different methods of getting there do I want to use? What might I run into on the way that is, like, unexpected? Death Stranding 2 is so much better. IMO is absolutely immaculate vibes. I have not played Death Stranding 2 yet. I only played Death Stranding 1. It's an atmospheric narrative first-person platform with novel climb-anything mechanics and modernized retro 3D graphics. I learned nothing. This is one of those blurbs that doesn't tell me what the game is. Give me like the actual game, because I'm not gonna alt tab. I'm scared my PC is gonna explode again. Okay, you say that, but what is like the actual game? Because you could say Death Stranding is a brand-like cinematic exploration action stealth game. That doesn't tell me anything. If you say you walk a lot and you deliver packages, I know what the game is about. Link in game suggestions? I'll take a look at it after the stream. But we're first gonna beat this game, which is 99% gonna be next stream. Then, after we beat this, we're gonna play No I'm Not Human, which might take like 2 streams to do. I don't think that's a super long game. And then, I don't know what we're gonna do. And then, we're gonna play the Voices of the Void Halloween update. You climb huge area and look at lore. Is it kind of like Grow Home? Climb and collect with kind of whatever you want to take from it kind of lore. Didn't get too far in it because for gore, but was fun. Okay, see, though, that's a good way of saying it. That's a good way of saying it. Chat, we are almost finished. We're almost finished. We have basically become Swedish. We are approaching finish. That's a little joke for the zero Scandinavian viewers. 4,822. We're 172 kilometers away from literally becoming God IRL. Hey, thanks for the Norway redeem. Norway is actually one of the least used redeems. Which Swedish is more used than Norwegian. Why? Because dumb and bad at video game. I was gonna ask what's a good video game for dumb people, and then I realized, oh, I can just look at my Steam log. If I want to know what video games dumb people play, I just gotta look at what's installed on my computer. Oh. I saw a YouTube video. There's a guy on YouTube, I've completely forgotten his name. His avatar is like a paper bag. Like a brown paper bag. He has a video game series where his wife, who has never played a video game before, plays video games, and he just documents what she did in the game. Like, he's like, my wife has never played video games before, so I'm gonna make her play these video games, and I'm gonna tell her how it went. That series was really good. It's like 8 videos long. And it's just about his wife who's never played video games, learning what it's like to play video games. It was really good. It's called, the first episode is called, What Are Games Like for a Non-Gamer? Or what are games like for someone who doesn't play them? And it's a really good series. And spoiler alert, but the wife's favorite games was Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Sims, and Breath of the Wild. I think those were the games she liked the most. She doesn't become a gamer by the end of the series, but she did enjoy playing a little bit of video games. That series is really good. First episode is a little not that good, because I feel like the guy approached this, like, the guy approaches the situation as, this person has never played video games before. I'm gonna make them play video games, but I'm gonna do it in the way that gives them the most pure playing video games experience. Which I think they should have been more supportive in the sense of helping them get into video games. Because some of the first games he has her play is Doom 2016 and Dark Souls. We all know how that's not gonna go well. Like, I would have, I think, personally, I would have liked it more if the series was less scientific and more just look at this cute couple. But, you know, there's value in what they did. It's a very good video from a game analysis standpoint. I would just have preferred it more if it was like cute couple plays video games. Got sick of the internet connection in my room, and so I pulled out the 5-meter long Ethernet cable. Is that the cable that only has one end, and if you plug it into your computer, it tells you the future? Because if it is, I'm gonna file a copyright strike. Ugh. By the way, if anyone here in chat has never made an Ethernet cable, if you've never taken a CAT cable and put an RJ45 plug on both ends of it, don't talk to me, because that shit fucking sucks. Yeah, the wiring on the inside did not match up with the standard way of putting it in an RJ45 plug. Is anyone else here a low voltage technician? Anyone else here a computer technician? Anyone here work IT? I don't think people who work frontline IT make Ethernet cables. I think they just buy them. I need the ones that have the true hole. They are way better, the ones with the true holes. I did it in school, then you know the struggle. The one with the true holes are infinitely better. They're so much better. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I had a point. I had like a really cool thing that was gonna blow your mind. Make you shit your pants. It was like the beautiful divine hell a human spirit can concoct. It was like the most insane bullshit that has ever graced this earth, and I just kind of forgot it. What were we talking about? 5-meter Ethernet cable. The cable sucks to put in an RJ45. I have no clue what it was gonna say, but it was gonna change the world and how we live in it. It was gonna upend all of philosophy and all of science. And it was gonna elevate me to the status of that guy who said that cool thing one time. I don't remember. I don't recall. I guess we'll never know. No, but seriously, what the fuck was I gonna say? I was talking about RJ45 plugs, and I was like, oh yeah, I should say this thing. I don't remember. Maybe that's for the best. We are starving, but you lose health so slowly. I think I'm just gonna not eat until the end of the stream. 4,830. See, the thing is, I can't stream forever because I have like real life responsibilities to do. So I'm not making it to 5K today. The thing is, if I drive until like 4,950, that means next Friday we're gonna play like 2 minutes of this before we gotta find something else to play. Ethernet cable wiring, A or B? I don't recall I don't remember what I think it's B? The one where you flip the blue and green? Like, because the standard was you did, like, orange, blue, green, brown. I think it was. Blue and green might be switched here. And then they went, what if you went orange, blue, green, green, blue, brown. You know what I mean. Orange and green, but yeah. I like the one that's like the flipped one, which I'm pretty sure is the B. Which does mean you have less packet loss if you do it that way. I think it's you call it packets loss in English, right? It's like at work we only speak Norwegian, so I'm not sure about these internet terms in English. The name of the person who does the redeem is behind the pixelated dog? What the fuck? What do you mean pixelated dog? This is a pixelated dog? This is me! This is my avatar! VTube Studio, when it crashed, it made my avatar real small and scrungly. It just kind of looks like that. I'm moving over there, but it's not a dog. It's a dog spelled D-A-G-G. Orange and green, but yeah. Ugh. I'm not sure if talking about work during the stream is making me recover faster from work, or if it's like slowly killing my soul ever so slightly than work is. I never remember which one I did on the other side, so I hate it. Well, there is a reason we have two. Because in the beginning, everyone did the default one, where it goes like orange, green, blue, brown. Then they found out, because of like cross-wire interference, you actually get more out of the cable if you flip some of the wiring. So it's actually recommended that you do it that way, because it just makes data transfer better in some way. Dog, D-A-W-G. D-A-double-G is a misspelling of the Norwegian word for day. Where Catboy redeem? You know what you did. You know, you're the one. The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Blobvismenen, who I do not know how to pronounce the name of. You killed my ass and nearly killed my D drive with the cat redeem. Is not coming back anytime soon. I have no idea why the Catboy redeem sometimes crashes VTube Studio. If it always did it, if it's never did it, that would make a lot of sense. Sometimes doing it? What the fuck? Why? Yeah, we are not going to be going too much longer, because I do kind of, you know, I can't, like, start the next stream, finish the game in 3 minutes, and then, like, okay, bye, and then log off. I'd, like, start the game, finish it fast, and then switch to no, I'm not human. By the way, is there a way on... I've seen some people. There's some people that used to be on my follower list. This is not any one of the people I've talked to on stream. This is people that I watched that I've never mentioned on stream before. That started doing a thing where they go live and I get a Twitch notification. Then while they are live, I get the Twitch notification again. Like every hour they're live, I get the Twitch notification that they're live again. Did Twitch add a way to like spam Twitch notifications? Because it's really fucking annoying. Anti-load bearing Catboy redeem. The Catboy redeem is just someone walking in with a sledgehammer and tearing down my fucking house. Stream crashing maybe? No, I was watching the stream. The stream was working perfectly fine. And then it sent the redeem again, the notification again. And other people in chat, because there were like hundreds of people in the chat, were like, what the fuck, new redeem? And the streamer didn't acknowledge it. He just kept talking about like fucking whatever it was. Did you eat any basil beforehand? No? Does basil cause a memory loss? What do you mean? I am really scared that this is gonna be bugged, and we're actually like, we're like 12 kilometers away from the end, instead of like 153, 143. But I'm assuming this just reads the internal variable for how far you've gotten. Like the same variable that controls when you get to the end, I think that's just what's being printed here. Damn, why would basil change anything? Why would... Does basil give you memory loss? Does basil kill you? No? But no to the counter thing? It keeps track X. Wait, so this could be wrong? Because I have a mod that makes it so all of these, like, keep track. Like, if I go to a new car, all of them are going to say the same thing. Yes? Oh. This might include some backtracking distance. But I'm not sure if backtracking distance is included when it comes to how shit is generated. Yes, that is gone. You guys ever hear a gong IRL? When I lived in Japan, I heard a gong. That shit was way fucking louder than I thought it was gonna be. Granted, it is a huge fucking symbol, so yeah, it should be really loud, but I thought it was only gonna be, like, so loud it is audible, not that it was gonna be so loud that you shake from hearing it. Here's the thing, in the menu for the game, the main menu says we're driven, like, way further than this. They say, like, a couple, like, dozen kilometers more than this does. My question is, does the game end when you've moved 500 kilometers away from where you started? Or does the game end when you have driven, like, when you have had 500 kilometers of movement? Like, if I just go back and forth for 1 kilometer 5,000 times, does the game just end? No one knows. Granted, the speedrun for this game is like 31 hours long. So, fuck it, maybe we just beat the game today, if it, like, suddenly ends. 5,000 kilometers of road. Alien is one of the few people I trust on this, because they've actually played the game. I know it's Nose. Mr. Dr. Nose, the developer of Voices of the Void, is coming out with an update in a little over a month. Pixelated Fresho is still in the way of the text. And they're not moving from there. That's their new home. Your chat message gets too old? Too bad. Pixelated Fresno is gonna eat your words. Don't type anything untowards. Alien is like one of the few people I trust to actually know how this game works on a deeper level. Mr. Dr. Nose is coming with an update. It's now Mr. Dr. Nose. Ooh, they transitioned to having a nose. Back in the day, you had, like, people got their nose chopped off and they put on, like, a nose piece there. Has there been any development in, like, that sphere? They transitioned and got divorced. Like, prosthetics. You got, like, arm prosthetics. We got, like, robot shit right now. Like, cybernetic stuff, right? Has there been... a lot of road. Has there been any development on, like, noses? Like, if your nose gets chopped off, do you get, like, something that looks like a real nose? Or is it still just, like, a piece of brass that they hammer into your bones? No more nose. That's sad. I think everyone who wants to have a nose should be allowed to have one. Plastic surgery. Yeah, but does it look like a real nose? Voldemort. Voldemort has more nose than people say he does. Like, people would be like, Voldemort, that motherfucker's got no nose. And you look at the movie, you're like, what the fuck? He has like a little bit of nose going on. He's got some nose happening. We need the Catboy. Yes, but I have a bigger need of not exploding my PC. The Catboy is in jail right now for cybercrime. Surgeons can make a nose that looks like a nose? Yeah, dude, nice. Unionize for Catboy. I'm not... Does the Fresno stream dictatorship survive the second stream attempt at unionization? This union will boycott the stream? Okay, then I'm gonna get new viewers who don't want the Catboy. I am not economically dependent on my viewers, unlike Amazon, which is economically dependent on its workers. It is kind of fucked up, though, that I support unions IRL to a comical degree. But on stream, in my own stream, I'm like, I'm not gonna let you fuckers unionize. You know, Catboy, this union will fire you. You guys vote. I make like a straw poll. You guys vote to like fire me, and then next stream some other dude shows up, goes like, "Hi guys, my name's Michael. Let's go. I get fired by my chat and fucking Jerma shows up. Hey guys, I'm Jerma. I'm Scout from TF2. I'm gonna put you in a meat grinder. Boba? Boba could take over, but you guys would just say that's nepotism and then you would vote her out as well. Oh, Michael. Michael, it's your birthday today. I'll be so fucked up if you guys voted to fire me and then Jerma showed up next stream. Everyone in favor of firing says I. Oh, hi, Mock. I watched The Room once. That was too much. I don't like so bad that it's good. That is not my type of content. I used to have a roommate who fucking loved so bad that it's good content. And they would show The Room to literally everyone who visited our apartment. And I didn't stand for it. I felt The Room insists upon itself. I was not a big fan. You're in support of reinstating the Catboy. Everyone against firing say nay? Nay! 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 Well, guys, sounds like it's 5 against, 2 in favor. Now, Fish, you're forgetting about the mail-in ballots. You're forgetting about the mail-in ballots. They're gonna be arriving this time next week. Too late? Poll closed? What the fuck, Fish? Why are you so ableist? Huh? We had people who couldn't show up today to the stream because of their fucking handicaps and medical situation. We gave them the right of vote, just like everyone else here. Now you're just not gonna count their mail-in ballots? What the fuck is this ableist union doing? What the hell? Do I really need to get the Catboy Discord on this? Please don't get a furry Discord on my ass. They will kill me. They will replace you? Who's they? Now you're like threatening me with ominous third persons? I am a they. I'm also a them. It's not that you asked, but I love mail-in ballots. It's just gonna be like the stream's gonna sound like this. That might have been really fucking loud. Just like wrestling paper. Sounds like this union needs busting. I can't believe my own union is ableist like that. What the fuck? Get the clankers here that will replace you? Hey, hold on. We don't use slurs in this chat, even if they're for AI, okay? I'm anti-AI, but if an AI walked up to me, I wouldn't call them a slur. All slurs are banned in this chat. Get the guillotine? Okay, now I feel like we're getting out of hand. We're not doing a fucking... You're doing a French Revolution. Because you can't spend fake internet points that you get for free on putting cat ears on my VTuber model. Get the hot dogs? Get your hot dogs! Every time I zoom in and I think it's the... What the fuck is that? Every time I zoom in and think it's the end of the road, I'm like... Holy shit, guys! Kurt J-Mac is gonna finish Farlands or Bust in like 2 streams. You guys see this? Minecraft enjoyers rise up. Kurt J-Mac, who's been walking to the Farlands for like years, is about to finish his fucking Farlands or Bust series. Like, this week, in like a couple of streams, he's gonna finish it. I haven't watched it regularly. I watched a couple of the first episodes when they came out, and then I watched like half of the last episode. He's about to fucking finish the game. He's like 99% of the way there. I did hear that there were some other people who did manage to walk through the Farlands who started after him and finished before him. I have no idea how they managed to do that. But holy shit, she's gonna finish. It's insane. That shit has been like something that would show up in my YouTube recommendations for like the past 20 years, and now it's gonna end. I wonder what he's gonna do afterwards. Does he have a job? Or is Farlands or Bust his job? I've never seen it. Fake Minecraft head. Fake Minecraft head. Mods? Sign up their email, all of their emails for a Minecraft account, but don't give them the password for any of them. I have done 300 laps of Canopus Rooftop Court. I am full 35% done with getting agility thingy. Is agility just like the worst fucking skill to train in RuneScape? Is you just click on a tile and then you do an animation. Then you click on another tile and you do an animation. And then you do that at the same place for like 12 hours. And now you're agility level 6, 7. You guys can't see it, but in my webcam, I did the expression the kid does in the meme. Which I guess is just opening your mouth really big. I wanted to say opening your mouth really loud. I don't think that makes any sense. Okay, I don't think we're close to the end. I am getting really hungry. I think we should end it around here. I'm really hungry. I don't think we're that close to the end, so I think we just like this. We should eat. Not gonna eat the shotgun. We are not gonna drink until we... Are we out of food? Oh, yeah, we're gonna need to stop somewhere and pick up food if we're out. Oh, no, 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 no. We got floor bacon. Water. What meme? If you haven't seen the 6-7 meme, you're blessed and don't look it up. We forgot to check our oil levels. This thing fucking eats oil up here. Half oil. Okay, do we have oil? We do. Imagine how much time we could have saved if we just kept topping off on oil. Go. Go. Okay, let's save. One. The final. We hit the spicy save on that one. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Every time this pops up, I'm so scared he's just gonna say, hey, here's your real name and address. Okay, hold on. If I now do this, that button work? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, and then we do a little bit like this. What does the main menu says? 4,966 kilometers. 4,966 kilometers. That might be the real distance. Which means we're like half an hour away from the end. We are gonna beat this next stream. Next stream, we are finishing Long Drive. That's fucking... We've spent 100 hours doing this. It's kind of crazy to think if it wasn't for the crash, we might have finished today. Don't trust the main menu counter? Okay, then we're like 150 kilometers away. But yeah, now this is gonna be the end of the stream. Boom. Call this game Minecraft the way I beat it? I was gonna say, you can't beat Minecraft, and I remember they literally added the end credits to that game like 15 years ago. Stream delays, extra streams, stream cancellation goes up on Discord. VOD goes up on YouTube. And before I go, I want to give a quick shout out, a quick thank you to everyone who came by, everyone who watched the stream, everyone who talked in chat, everyone who listened in, and all the lurkers. We love the lurkers. And an extra thank you to Blobvismenon for the follow. Even though you crashed everything, you still get a thank you. I'm not mad. It was funny. It's good content. And yeah. The next stream is on Friday. I'm not gonna be able to do weekday streams for a long time going forward. And yeah, it's gonna be on Friday. It's gonna start sometime between 2 p.m. Central European Time and 4 p.m. Central European Time, depending on what my workday is like on that day. Thanks for the stream, no problem. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the stream. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna be back next week for more fucked up, evil stuff. And I do hope my computer doesn't die.